guys, this is Mary Frances from Food and Wine, and I'm reporting to you from Birmingham, Alabama. We have a citywide shutdown of all restaurants and bars. We're first going to check out here at Queen's Park, a local bar from a celebrated bartender, Laura Newman. She is going to show us some of the steps she's taken to keep her business running. Hey, how are you, man?
Good, welcome to Queen's Park.
Thanks so much. Hey, Laura, how are you? Hanging in there?
Hanging in there, yeah. That's a good way to put it. I think the word of the day is pivoting, right? And we had to kind of think about what we do to make money when we're allowed to have guests in, and then how we can translate that into making money without guests here.
Until today, it wasn't legal to sell to-go cocktails in the state, correct?
That is very correct. In fact, we had some of the strictest liquor laws in the country. However, there was a bit of a revolt, I believe. They signed a kind of emergency ordinance. It's not a new law, this is only temporary, but as long as I'm not allowed to have guests in the bar, I am allowed to serve cocktails and anything in a sealed container to go. I never actually have worked in a state that did that, so it's really exciting that that state is Alabama now. In terms of making the drinks, we're still making them with all the same ingredients. We've just really made some pretty minor tweaks, actually. First off, our staff traditionally when we're open comes in once a week to do a sanitizing deep clean. Beyond that, we're using gloves, we're using bleach spray, we're using to-go sort of disposable cocktails. I'm the only person touching these as they're being made. Once they're completely sealed, my business partner and fiance Mud, he will take them and give them to guests, but he's also wearing gloves. Okay. I'm replacing gloves in between the cocktails. If I ever touch the POS, I take the gloves off. It hasn't been that hard to translate. Just if you're a clean bartender, if you're a good bartender, you already know to be really careful about germs and about transferring money.
You have one of the best trained cocktail teams. How are you prioritizing what you can do for them at this time?
First off, we're encouraging social distancing as much as possible. If they're not feeling 100% in any way, then we're telling them to stay home. Nobody's sick, but it's more, I think a lot of people, just the anxiety has really been getting to them, so we're encouraging them all to just take a few days to kind of breathe and make sure they're doing all right. Beyond that, depending on the success of this program, we will start rotating people in so that they can make some tips and money. I'm currently working the shift on donating all of my tips to the staff, so that's another way that we can help out by, making money for them. I would rather go without the money than them not. We pay for about 2/3 of their health insurance, so we're going to be continuing to provide those for our staff. They're not laid off, they're just out of work right now.
Okay, a pita, a shot of mellow corn, and 205.
Yeah, somebody just ordered a Boilermaker to go.
It's so hard though. It's like telling, we decided to close as a group. Like when we had a meeting when we were still able to be open, and we had them all come in, and everyone was crying by the end of it. And it was just, it's really painful as a business owner. It's like having 10 children and, having to tell your kids that you can't feed them. It sucks.
For the people in your community who are your regular customers, what can they do to help? I know that you've got some offerings online. You are open for business, limited hours.
We're doing cocktail kits. It includes garnish, it includes ice, it includes the actual cocktail mixed together itself. All of that is going to be vacuum sealed. We have people using the same precautions I'm using with bleach, gloves, making sure we're sanitizing surfaces. We run cards ahead of time. People pull up between 5 and 6, they give us a call when they've arrived, and then we run it out to their car and leave it in front of the door. We originally thought people were going to want to mixologize a little more. I expected people would be more into the kit of it, and people are just no, I don't care. Oh my gosh, just put alcohol in. Yeah. If you're on your way home, want to pick up some brews, we've got 6-packs. I can make a mix pack for you. We've got Miller High Life ponies. There are options. This is a batida. It's a classic cocktail from Brazil. It's going to be cachaça, which is a Brazilian cane spirit, passion fruit syrup, homemade coconut syrup, lime juice, and there's going to be a little bit of nutmeg grated on top. I will never not do a full garnish.
That's your dirty martini.
So you don't want them handling menus or anything like that. Check out the menu here or online, right?
Yeah, everything online is a little bit more detailed. It's going to be vodka, vanilla, passion fruit, a little bit of vodka, and then we top it off with sparkling rosé.
Yeah, I'll take one to go.
Big one to go or a small one to go?
hard to see our community and all of our friends and family not necessarily struggling but worried for the future. So things like this is great.
It's like a morale booster to be able to like come somewhere and have a little bit of interaction with people and fresh air.
Our porn star martini right here. And then this is going to be the Queen's Park Swizzle. That's our house drink. And then this is one of my favorite whiskey cocktails. That's a Ward 8.
Cheers. It's really good.
Yeah, so I just got a text that said basically that there's a good chance that there's going to be a curfew tomorrow night, and then all non-essential business will have to close. So hopefully it doesn't happen. All we want to do is make sure that everybody's happy, and safe at the same time. Hopefully we can find a nice common ground for both. Adapt, overcome, and stay well.